So picture this. You're a student with 3 exams coming up this week. When they're done, you can already imagine how much fun it's going to be to go to a party with your friends and get drunk. A few days pass, this party starts, you drink, and you realize this is actually really boring. But you keep drinking anyway, and you wake up with a massive hangover the next day, swearing to yourself this will never happen again. Of course, the next week, it does. Have you ever experienced this? I bet you have. In a recent study, about 35% of students reported a heavy drinking episode in the past 2 weeks. The consequences of these episodes can range from a mild hangover to an increased risk of physical or sexual assault. Just like that student, when you predict how you're going to feel in the future, you're making an emotional forecast. We humans are historically terrible at making these predictions, and we are just as bad at remembering our emotions in the past. We tend to believe that positive events will feel much better than they really do, and we remember those same events as being better than they were in reality. In simpler terms, you might envision going on a fantastic vacation to the Caribbean, get there and realize you hate the beach, and a year later remember that vacation as a week in paradise. Up to now, psychologists have yet to determine whether these same prediction and memory errors occur in the substance use context. My research is the first of its kind to explore this topic. In my studies, I asked students to predict how drinking will make them feel. How happy will they feel? How relaxed? Then I sent them surveys via email while they're out drinking and asked them to tell us how they're really feeling. The next day and the next week, I follow up with them and ask them to tell us how they remember feeling. This allows me to compare students' predictions and their memories to their actual substance use experiences. Being able to make these comparisons is the first step to helping students make healthier decisions about alcohol use. Humans are quick decision makers, and we rely on our memories of similar events in the past to make decisions about the future. This means that in order for a student to make a better decision about how much they drink at next Friday's party, they have to be able to accurately remember how drinking made them feel last Friday. My goal is to use the data from my studies to develop interventions that will help students make more accurate predictions and, in turn, healthier decisions about alcohol use. So the next time that your friends invite you out for a night of heavy drinking, think back to the last time that you had a lot to drink. And I mean really think about it, in all of its gory detail. It just might change the decision that you make.